This has to be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Hey, it's John Bear, so happy to see your beautiful face, and in this video I'm gonna tell you why Sony NPF batteries are not good for the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. They're not just bad, they're whack. And then I'm gonna share with you my preferred ways of powering up the Blackmagic Pocket 4K or 6K. Let's go. First up, if you're new to rigging the Blackmagic Pocket 4K, then probably you've been looking at how to get power for this thing. But you've probably heard everybody say how these LP6 batteries are just not reliable. You shouldn't use them at all. So you're looking for other ways to power your Blackmagic camera. That's when this false prophet, the Sony NPF batteries, come into play. At first, the Sony NPF batteries are very attractive because they're cheap. But this is one of those times where you get what you pay for. You see, the problem with the Sony NPF batteries is that they're designed to output 7.4 volts. And this handsome boy here, he needs 12 volts. And you're thinking, no problem. You can just get one of these plates that outputs 12 volts from an NPF battery. What could go wrong? So this plate steps up the output. It's kind of like asking somebody to run a 10-kilometer marathon when they're completely out of shape. They might run properly the first couple of minutes, but they quickly tire out. So basically, when you step up the output from a 7.4 volt battery to 12 volts, what I discovered is that after 50% capacity, it just shuts off the camera. It can't sustain the 12 volt demand. Now, if, however, you use a dummy battery, the Blackmagic will request 7.4 volts instead. However, when I tried this, the results were the same. It lasted even shorter, actually. And I discovered this through the most stressful situations, where I'm actually on a shoot with a client. The first time it happened to me was during the holiday concert for Årstider, and the last two songs I had to film without the Blackmagic camera as my second camera. And I thought to myself, sure, I'll deal with it. I'll just use two NPF batteries and swap them out. But even then, it's very hard to manage your battery because the only indicator you have are these lights here on the side. Essentially, you've got 3 dots to indicate your entire battery life. 3 dots divided by 100, what is that? How can you tell when the battery is at 50%? So basically, if you decide to power up your Blackmagic through this method, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna shut off on you unexpectedly, at the worst times too. It happened to me again when I was filming a client shoot in Amsterdam. And at first I thought I was fine with 2 of these batteries. I'll just let one charge while I'm using the other. But the problem with batteries is that once you charge them past 80%, it takes almost twice as long to finish the 100%. Those last 20% take forever. So when you're trying to charge one of these batteries from 50 to 100, it can take hours. And you don't have hours. So in the end, you're juggling these NPF batteries that die on you at 50%, and then they take forever to charge. Now that is whack. Like, imagine if you had a car that worked like this. You would never get anywhere. So if you've ever thought of using NPF batteries to power your precious Blackmagic camera, then stop. Stop right now. But don't feel bad, because I'm gonna give you 2 other solutions that I find to be ideal. First off, introducing the FX Lion Nano 1. Oh. This is the world's smallest and probably best V-mount battery. Fellow YouTuber Gerald Undone did a fantastic video about these batteries, so I will just link his video down below. But I thought I might share my 5 reasons why I like this battery. Reason number 1, it can easily withstand the demands of the Blackmagic using a D-tap cable. Reason number 2, it has multiple ports, making it actually the best power bank I've ever used. Number 3, it has a display indicator that is both stylish and accurate. Number 4, you charge these batteries with a USB-C, and you can charge them super fast if you have one of those MacBook chargers. And finally, number 5, you can easily bring them on an airplane without any hassle. The FX Lion costs $179, and it's the best way to power your Blackmagic camera. You know, aside from just sticking it into your wall. They also have an FX Lion Nano 2, which has twice the capacity at twice the cost. I get it, some of you don't like the idea of using the FX Lion. Maybe it's too expensive, or you just don't like the way it looks. I don't know. Then the next best way to power your Blackmagic camera is, drumroll please, the actual LP6 batteries. I must be crazy, right? We went on this long quest to find an alternative to these batteries. And now I'm telling you to get more of them? I'll tell you what, we are overthinking the batteries way too much. The reason why the professionals tell you not to use these is because they last barely 30 minutes of shooting. But hear me out, you can get 2 of these for like $30 with a charger. And if the project you're filming isn't continuous shooting for hours, then what's the big deal? You can just swap your batteries. You can be using one of them and then you have 2 extra charging in the background, waiting for this guy to pop off. And let's say you're out and about with your Blackmagic, you don't want a big bulky battery on the, somewhere on the cage, then these guys are perfect and you can charge your extra 2 batteries in your backpack from a power bank. And this tip comes from my good friend William, who's been using Blackmagic cameras for a very long time. And he says classic LP6 batteries are just good enough. In any case, the LP6 batteries are way more reliable than the NPF batteries. That's it for this video. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm John Bear. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Please hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.